Hi YouTube, it's RPG Grandma and continued reading of the Book of Artifacts by Dragon Tree Press. Alright, I'm going to start with adventuring equipment today and we're going to continue on. First item is called the Multiversal Box. This one's by Mary again. And it wholesales $75,000, retails $90,000. This is an interesting, strange little thing. All right, it is scarce. A cardboard box bearing the logo of the Multiversal Trading Company. This is a knockdown type corrugated box, usually found folded flat. When it is refolded into the shape of a box, 3 small printed circles may be noticed on the inside bottom, just the right size for coins. If a coin is placed on one of the circles, it will vanish and a voice will say, "Hello, Multiversal Trading Company. Catalog Order Department. May we help you?" Thereafter, when the correct numbers of coins, gold, silver, etc., are placed on the circles, they will vanish, and the ordered item will appear in the box. Exactly which multiversal services and products are available via the box is, of course, the Dungeon Master's option, and may change hourly, since import-export rules are always subject to change. Delian Commonwealth tariffs requires 25% surcharge for delivery, a policy of cash sales only, and no appraisals, analysis, message services, or sales of magic items. These boxes are not available on the open market. They are supplied by Multiversal to preferred customers only. Dungeon Master's option. Each box will normally, 95%, function properly and deliver the correct item in good condition. However, if the box has been damaged, the chance of fumble will rise. Once the box got wet and Pietro used it when it was only 85% dry. This gave 20% for a fumble. And it did. Pietro's new blanket arrived soaking wet. This made the box 50% wet again. ... Okay, that's different. But idea, I mean, you might want to change what this is, but it is an interesting idea. And the Multiversal Trading Company is the trading company that's across the planet Ardoon, and they have an ever-changing list and different branches. It's almost like Sears and Roebuck back in the day. There's both there's mail order, there's and they have like everything from very normal stuff to crazy stuff, but it depends on the store. And like she said, changes hourly. I believe that's in Ardoon's rules if you're using the Multiversal Trading Company. It's also the name of the store. The owner was also the creator of Ardoon. So it's the name of the game store, or was. It's no longer in existence, like many things. All right, next item. Silver Lasso of the Fairy Folk. This one's by Dana, and I do believe Dana is actually a guy. Learned some things. I'll eventually share some of it. I'm deciding how much to share. Anyway, wholesale, $10,000. Retail, $15,000. Very rare silver rope, actually made of hair. Dungeon Master's option, 50 feet long. Upon command, the rope can stretch up to 4 times its length, tie or untie. move like a snake, rate 12. Anyone bound by it must obey the rope's holder. Dungeon Master's option. It dislikes ordinary ropes, and if tied to one, will wait until no one is looking, untie itself, and slither off 25 to 125 feet to sulk. Will not obey again until owner apologizes. So there's 2 for equipment. And then we'll skip back on over here to the traps and see. Okay, Chains of Powerlessness by Dana again. Okay, wholesales 50,000, retails 75,000. Rare trap, dull black chains and bracelets. These chains were constructed to allow the imprisonment of high-level spellcasters. They are 100% magic resistant and drain all magical powers from whatever they touch. Magic items are ruined permanently. Mages, etc. are drained of mana and must rest and recuperate. Dungeon Master's option. Before being able to perform magic again, after being released, the chains can be removed only by use of mundane key. Okay, well that's actually a good trap in that somebody could stumble across those and then accidentally mess up their magical equipment. Also, good way to keep a problematic mage in check or magical creature. Also, I mentioned mana. That's because Ardune's rules uses mana power as casting. So it doesn't work on the quite the same system as D&D, but you could, of course, translate that easily enough. It's a good little combination trap / tool, actually, depending on who's using it. And this might be something that, like, certain groups that don't like magic users or magic would have. So that's a good one. Dr. Strangelove's Arm, also by Dana. It says Dungeon Master's option on the pricing. Unique trap for one armed victim. Very well made prosthetic arm. This arm was made by the ancient one-armed mage, Dr. Strangelove. If placed against the stump of a severed arm, it will graft itself there. The wearer can use it as a normal arm. It has 1800 strength. However, the arm is also a chaotic, evil, sentient being, intelligence 18, wisdom 12. Anytime the wearer is in a stress situation, the arm may, at DM Master's option, attempt to gain control of its wearer. Use tables for intelligence swords to see if it succeeds. If it fails to take over, roll 1d6 to see what it does. Attack 1. Attack the wearer. If it holds no weapons, it will try to choke him. 2. Attack another party member. If none present, then someone outside the party or the wearer. 3. Attack someone outside the party. If none present, then a party member or the wearer. 4. Become paralyzed for 1d4 turns. Will drop anything it was holding and hang by the wearer's side. 5. Attempt to destroy whatever it is holding by the most efficient method. 6. Make an obscene gesture. Target Dungeon Master's option. When the wearer is controlling the arm, he gets no extra benefits from it except its 1800 strength. But when it is attacking by its own volition, as above, it strikes as hit die 8 Each round it hits, it does 1d4 choking or damages by weapon. Treat as armor class 5. It cannot be destroyed. It can be hacked to pieces by 76 hits to kill, but will reform in 20 turns. The arm cannot be removed except by severing the stump above the joint, which gives the wearer 8 points of damage. Anytime and combined strength of 36 is required to restrain it, a single person with 1800 strength has a 50% chance to restrain it. If the arm is removed from the victim or the victim dies, it will crawl away by itself and seek another victim. If the arm succeeds in takeover, its wearer's alignment immediately becomes chaotic evil. Also, the arm will drain one of his life levels each game month. If he reaches 0 life levels, he dies and the arm crawls away. That's a nasty trap. Nasty indeed. But again, hopefully this gives you some interesting ideas, sparks your imagination, whether you use something as it's written or just like, oh, I got a great idea now because of this. Okay, so that's what we're going for here. Special shout out to all the people who contributed for this book. So we got Melanie Sinclair, Mike Duhinson, Chris Broomwell, Diane Johnson, Sean Broomwell, Dana Schaefer, Carl Farrell, John Sanders, Doug Leiter, Tom Laurie, Jan Ray, and the contributors. I didn't mention Ben and Mary. They ran Dragon Tree Press along with a bookstore, game store. And you know, I mention them throughout the book when there's something they made, but I'll explain later. I'll probably do a little special episode on what happened to Dragon Tree, or at least what I know. It's not that much, but it's disappointing. Illustrators: David Stevens, Brad Jones. Mary illustrated some stuff. Melaine Sinclair, Elizabeth Ford did the cover. And let's see. Then there's a lot of the same people have to do with what we would call the editing aspect of making this. Oh, and I think I told you guys this was published, copyrighted in 1982. So I wanted to just put a little special thank you to everybody who contributed to this. Arduin and Dragon Tree's press materials are often secret weapons in various referees and DMs who are older bookshelves. And they pull them down when they need some inspiration and start cruising through them to find something new. Even if they're doing a sci-fi thing, to find something new to surprise the players with. So, have a great day, everybody, and bye. Oh, subscribe, like, comment, tell a friend, all that good stuff. Bye.